Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dan. I run this channel, HurtboxTV, and we're taking a look at another video game request over on Patreon. If you want to get a Patreon request, or if you just want to get a request heard and done like this, you can go over to Patreon, $1 a month. You'll be able to request video game songs for me to take a look at, and I'll do one of these videos on it. And this Patreon request actually comes from Narcoleptic Vampire, I believe that is his name. His or her name, their name. Let me see. Yep, Narcoleptic Vampire. And they are requesting Genova, the Advent Children version. So, the Advent Children video game. And I am pretty not familiar with Advent Children. Not familiar with the Advent Children version of Final Fantasy VII, but I do know what Genova's theme is. I listened a fuck ton to the Black Mages, so yeah. Just so you know, is that I don't know how to play Genova, but I've listened to Genova a lot. So let's see how different the Advent Children version is from, you know, all the other versions of Genova. So let's get right into it. Hit play. All right. Yep, there's that line. All right, so this is in D. Yeah, they got a whammy bar. Okay, before we get into the main theme, so yeah, it's in D. I don't remember what the original Genova theme is in. It might not be in D, I don't know. But one of the things I love about Genova's theme is just this line right here. It's a really, really awesome exercise for picking. So like, because when I'm doing it is that I'm alternating. So it's a great way to practice, you know, your alternate picking. Just it's awkward. I've never practiced it going up. But yeah, so we got that, and then a little hard to tell, but I think it's the but anyway, yeah. Genova it's a cool theme, so let's go back. And it's kind of short, huh? 2 minutes 48 seconds. I guess makes sense. Some of these it's PSP game, isn't it? Yeah. They tend to have shorter songs that they just loop. Yeah. Okay, there's some layering going on. I like that. Okay. My dog is barking, so it was actually distracting me. Let me back it up. Sorry about that. But anyway, I do like this part. This is the part everybody should know. Yeah. Okay, so while that's going on, okay, we're gonna be playing it for a bit, but let's stop it for a second, because like, so what's cool is that they're using a whammy bar, which I don't really use too often, and mainly because they throw a lot of my guitars out of tune whenever I do use them. But he's just doing these little octave, not chords, but it's just if you were to take like a chord like this, like a C, and then you just don't play this, so you don't play the third and what is it, the fifth? So if you don't play those and you just do these two notes are the same note, just one octave apart. So that's the basics of what he's doing. And then what is it? Going up a minor. I'm trying to remember because like I'm not the most music theory savvy, but I believe it goes up minor thirds. Either that or it's something like that. And then we're going up to this note. So we went from here and now we're... So we went from C and then we went to, what was it? E flat. And now we're in... Now we're in D. So C, E flat, D. Yeah, no, it's a cool progression, Genova's theme. But then I think it changes a little bit. It's gonna change soon. If I remember right, it only repeats this a couple times. And then it changes something different. But I do like the way that, I love the way that Final Fantasy composers and like guitar players use their whammy bar. Like the way that they play the leads, it's always different, it's always fun. Yeah, now's the change. Oh, and then they bring it back. Oh, and then they end it like that, okay. So you only get one repetition of that, though. God, I'm forgetting how to play it already. But yeah, I do. I love it when it changes to that part. It's always fun. Man, short video, but let's go back to play. Yeah. It's always been a little bit weird because I've never actually bothered to learn Genova. I just listen to the Black Mages version a lot. But yeah, it's cool. Genova's theme. Final Fantasy VII has a really good soundtrack. I don't know what to say. It's hard to say like, oh, I don't like this about it. It's hard. I just like I never really cared too much about the original game when it came out. I played Remake. Absolutely loved it. And I absolutely love the soundtrack because I absolutely love the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, even though I rarely played the game. I think I got to pass the first or second disc, I can't even remember. But yeah, that was Genova's theme for Advent Children. Advent Children, I also don't have any experience with. I never messed around with Advent Children because I never had a PSP. My friends did, but My handhelds were the Nintendo line. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, you can go down below, do that whole thing, like the video, subscribe, share it around. If you want to get yourself, if you want to get a song, a video game song seen by me and done in a video like this, you go over to Patreon, like I said earlier in the video, and for $1 a month, you'll be able to request a bunch of video game songs, and I'll take a look at them and do videos like this for the channel. So, yeah, that's just one way to support and the channel. And yeah, other than that, there's Teespring store. There's a bunch of stuff. Last video I talked about the extra wallet. There's that in the description, as well as the coldest water bottle. All that stuff you can find down in the description if you want to help support the channel that way. And yeah, just doing the whole thing that every YouTuber says: like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, blah blah blah. All that stuff is great for helping the channel out, and you'll get to see new videos when they come out live. So anyway, with that, I'm Dan. This is HurtboxTV. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. And you know what? Well, that pick is just absolutely gone again. One thing I will say though is that if you want to hear a really cool Genova cover, like one of the guys that I watch a lot and I really enjoy watching is a guy named Ro Panuganti. He did a Genova cover with Alex Mokola. I believe that's how you say his last name. The guy who does the way bigger guy who does all the video game soundtrack reactions and whatnot. Go check that out. I'll actually link that because that's a really sick fucking cover. All right. You should all go watch that. He's cool. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Dan. Peace.